Hi, y'all. Happy Monday. Um, just hanging out. You might notice that there's no longer a ratty old couch here. There's actually a bed now, which is kind of nice. Um, got it. My sister found one for $50 and brought it over. Lucky me. But I'm mostly just hanging out. We just had pizza. Um, uh, been watching videos on how consciousness is kind of like a illusory thing. I mean, stuff like this has been going on since Kant and Schopenhauer definitely did this. I mean, they and like in the Western tradition, and of course it goes way back to Plato's cave. Um, you know, you know, this flickering illusion that we see as we go around, there might be something else behind it, and that our senses may be fooling us. I mean, our senses developed through evolution, and they were developed to survive and reproduce. They weren't developed to produce truth. Now, um, whether or not they have some fidelity to the actual world out there, I don't know. They have enough fidelity for survival value. That's all we know. Um, According to this, you could get very skeptical about the nature of consciousness and whether or not there are other things. But you gotta be careful with this stuff. I am not. I'm neurospicy. I know what I'm talking about. If you neglect what's in front of you, your eyes, your ears, and try to pursue other things beyond that, you can get into a wild goose chase. You don't want to do that. I keep things as surfacey as possible, but I do like to make forays into metaphysical topics. But it's I like to have a grounded home base of close enough to reality or this reality, not to get too overboard because I don't know. I mean, better a bird in the hand than two in the bush. I mean, better to know what you're dealing with than to go venturing into the void and hoping that you get a soft landing. Um, so common sense always rules, but um, I don't think this is all there is. I think there's something else behind it. Um, it's a hunch. Um, I've studied physics. I've studied the material world. Um, and of course, I'm a Marxist. I think basically classes oppress one another, and that a lot of our motivations are materially based. But I don't think materiality is the be all end all. I think it's important. I think you need certain material conditions to survive, but I think there's something more to this, but I don't know. But that's my hunch. And of course, I'm a fallible human, so other people may know better. Um, anyway, uh, that's just kind of a rambling for today. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.